Welcome back to my channel. How's it going, everybody? You're looking at my 2018 setup. I'm actually ready to go through and show you. No, I'm not using my pocket. There's many reasons why I really wanted to use my pocket, but it just wasn't realistic because I decided to use one binder and keep everything in here. And I did stick with a personal size instead of going to an A5, although A5 would actually be even more realistic than this. But because as you see, this baby is stuffed. But I just want to get into it because it has some very interesting things in this binder, and I'm pretty proud of it. And yes, most of it's handmade. Most of the inserts, if not all of them, actually all of them, yeah, I either made myself or are from Michaels. In the front here, inside here, I have some stickers that I've cut out to use in my planning. You guys will shake a bit because my tripod's pretty unstable. I just cut out these to use in my planning, and then I have some heart die cuts I use in my planning, and you'll see, I'll show you, and just simple things like that. I don't want to get too much into that. Post-its, I have some stickers back here that are which are my all functional, you guys, all functional. I don't really have pretty stickers. I do have a set of really cute ones back here, but I use them also functionally, and I'll show you how. I'm sorry I'm shaking. My die cut, because my favorite die cut I've made. My little gingerbread man paperclip that I made. Love him, and he's happy tucked in here. And important business cards like of my nail technician, whatever. This set of dividers I actually created last year for my Kiki K. I used to make a different theme for my planner every single week. That's how crazy I was. That was more when I was more into the pretty planning and the crafty part of planning. Now I'm getting more into the functional planning. So these are old. I didn't make new Christmas ones. I just don't have the time. I just need to get this to work. So, this is a coffee theme, and the colors go perfect together with my purple Malden. This is the personal size, by the way. I do have the matching set, the pocket and personal. I don't have the A5, but I do want the A5 eventually. I just don't know what I'd use it for because I don't use my A5s anymore. You see, I mean, these are just things, cute things. I drew her. It's a die cut a friend gave me. It's a coffee cup. I just laminated some confetti. Put my K on there. A friend of mine from England sent me a little pack of my initials with different colors and shapes, you know, just of a K. And I use that. This little cute guy, this guy came from like Tuesday, a pack from Tuesday morning last year. A lot of this stuff's from last year. I'm not gonna buy new stuff this year. My next section is my calendar, and this is a really cool system I've come up with. I really enjoy, and I hope you learn something from it and take something from it as well. This is my monthlies, or just my calendars. Okay, so the beginning of each month, I have a list for the month, and then I have my goals for the month, and then I have a challenge for the month. Okay, so it's all going to be set up like this, and I already have everything set up until June. So this month's challenge is a 30-day yoga challenge. It's very simple to start me off with. I used to do yoga pretty intensely, and because it went really well with my swimming, but I got to get eased back into it. So and I've been following along with it, and I really enjoy it, and it works great because then I have my monthly just right here. So it's all kind of like a step system. Also a new change, I'm not going to be decorating my planner as much or in my pages. I want to keep it fairly simple so I can stay extremely focused. And right after that are my weeklies. Now with this here, I spent some time figuring out how I wanted to work this out, because just the basic box made me want to decorate it, and it wasn't like very functional for me. My brain just wanted to collage the space, so I had to break it up. And so I found a way to break it up, and this is how I decided to do it. It's broken into 4 categories, which are must do, home, Allie, which is my daughter, and personal. And it's kind of like a bullet system. I put here, this is my weekly focus. These are things I want to accomplish this week, and then I break them up within the days into the categories. That kind of, I don't know, it kind of makes it easy for me and makes, I don't know, it's like I'm not overwhelmed with things. Having them broken up kind of makes each thing little smaller groups of things, tasks and things, so I don't get like overwhelmed. I hope that makes sense. But this is this upcoming week, and like I said, I made this last year. This was part of the set that I made. On the back I have my color coding system for the week, as you see here. Okay, so I don't have to write it in every time. So, the day, for example, tomorrow's Monday, so I went ahead and highlighted it to show you, but I only highlight it when I'm on that day. So when Tuesday comes, I'll highlight Tuesday and leave these unhighlighted. So it's kind of my way of, I'm very visual. It helps me just kind of, it registers better in my brain this way. So that's how I work that, as you see, and I have a no money spent tracker there, so I track how I spend my money. And I'm even going to go into a more in-depth at the end, starting next month, tracking my weekly expenses. So that's how, and then at the end of the month, I'll have a recap, what I accomplished, what needs to change, any exciting moments, we'll go there. So my entire month for each month is going to be pretty thick. All that for 1 month. So that's what this is all about. My next divider is like my most used area. This is my action divider, my next action and action divider space. This is the coolest part for me. I really, really love this. I have a pocket here with my color coding dots and then some of my migraine trackers, which I'll show you. But this guy right here, some inspiration. But on the back, this right here is the coolest thing I think I've come up with. It was just kind of like just happened. Okay, backstory. I created this page like set up before without the words and stuff. I was testing some ideas on how I wanted to use or make my dailies or weeklies. I wanted to figure out how I wanted to break it up, just like I showed you what I did over there. This kind of helped me decide to do what I did in my weeklies here, but it just didn't work. This took a long time to actually do, to make it all neat and stuff, so I didn't want to have to do that every week. I want it to be as stressless as possible. I do not want to stress, and I don't want to have to do things every week. So I turned it into a chore chart. So like this section's mine, this is my daughter's, this is my husband's, morning, afternoon, night, as you see. And then these are the little tabs that I place to kind of distribute our chore lists. So my daughter gets an allowance, and then my husband is helping out with the house and stuff because I work too. So let me give you an example, because I need to set up for tomorrow. This is really, really cool. All right. So tomorrow I really, really need to scrub the tub and toilet. That's something I'll do, but I'm going to do that at night. No, I'm going to do that in the afternoon when I get home from work. So that's going to go there. Okay. My husband needs to unload the dishwasher, or actually I'll probably unload it in the afternoon and then he can load it at night. Okay. We need to make the bed in the morning, and my daughter needs to pick up her toys at night. Okay. Hubby can wash the dishes. Actually, I want to give this to my daughter because she needs to do a couple extra chores. So she's going to wash the dishes. And that's all we need to do for tomorrow. So this is how this is going to line up. And so after the chore's done, I'll just place the tab back over here. This was a little time consuming to make, but it actually really works. And so on the back of this, I have my migraine chart. And it looks really tiny, and it is. But it works for me. I need to track my migraines because they're very sporadic. This is one filled out. I had really bad migraines at the beginning of last week, and then they died down a little bit. I had a really bad short migraine today, but this is how it ends up looking, and it's by 30 minutes. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on. So that's what this is for, and it flips up so I can write notes on the back if I need to. And honestly, I just decorated the back of this paper. I made this, and it says migraines up here. I just used a insert from Michaels. And so I store my extra ones. I've went ahead and print out a month's worth. I actually have routines. I've set routines, and I'll show in another video. Like my, I have routines for monthly, weekly, and daily. This is my next action tab. Same thing as in the pocket. I'll move the tabs from the sections. I have not created all the tabs just yet, but I do have some, but I don't need to do anything in here yet. I have the routine down, so I've been doing that. So this is like my inspiration board, just page, just some inspiring quotes, and on the back is my today's. So these inserts were not made to use as today pages. Let me show you one that's not. They were just like notes, but they were perfect for what I needed. So, it's structured enough, but allows me the freedom to do what I want with it. So as usual, I still like to manage my time very closely. And as you see here, I have some of these stored in here. I've just pre-cut them. I'm able to put like my social media stuff, my chores, like I break them down into, now I don't even have to do that now that I created my chore chart. So I don't even do that really. Like here, I wrote down in here, I'm just able to track things daily. So that I won't use one of these every day. I won't. This kind of tells me what I'll need to do. And so I've already done that, so I'll mark that out. Yep. So it kind of like, you know. So on the back of my today marker, oh, and I fill up my water if I want here, or I can do it here. On the back, I have my mood tracker. And I kept it simple. I didn't want to go too in depth, and so I put that in my daily because I look at it and it reminds me to do it. So I have a few trackers kind of spread throughout, as you see. So that's that. And then this section here is my to-do list. This is like my running to-do list. This is my must-do, and then this is my running to-do. Just a die cut I made. I pick and choose what to-dos I want to do and move them into my dailies or weeklies, depending. I choose from these first, though. These can be anything of things I want to do, or things I need to do, or look up, any kind of interesting, anything I find interesting I want to look up or something, research, also goes in here. Just got a few pages of that. And then this section, is my project section. This section is being kind of weird right now. Okay, so I had a project section also in the pocket, but I had to make it grow and more structured because I have a lot of projects coming up. So this is the beginning. This is just a little pocket, this cute pocket. This week on one page, I'm going to turn into my social media schedule. This is where I'm going to have a set schedule, and that way I can follow it. This, just like in my pocket size I did, I need to do my new one. Actually, I need to create my new one. Is where I track what videos I post and things. So I actually have it broken up into 6 sections. This top part here are just like my notes. All this is just like my notes. Oops, notes. Okay, so the first one's home, the second one's work, the third one is Instagram, the fourth one's Facebook, the fifth one is YouTube, the sixth one is YouTube scheduling. This fifth one's research and notes, and then this is scheduling and videos. So I'm not going to show you too much in depth, but this is where a lot of the magic happens for the videos. And I use the same system with the tags that I did in my pocket. I'm not going to get too much in depth because this video is already pretty long, but I have my code here. Pink is my next to film. The yellow is the one I filmed already. The orange is one I need to edit. The green is one I have already posted. And then the blue is the one I need to go ahead and post. And I just made this little, I just like this heart, and I just made a little page marker. I need to be able to get there pretty quickly. So I'm not going to go into depth, but as you see, it does work functionally. This little guy is my brain dump section. This is where a lot of the magic happens. Now, sometimes I use a separate notebook, but I'm trying to put everything in this one notebook. So that's what this is. This brain dump, I put all my notes, like any kind of thoughts or ideas go in here, and then I move them accordingly. And then this here is my list section. And it's just a cute little pocket. I just have some pictures of my family and an add to my, I'll put this in front of these pictures. Add to my planner. This, as you can tell, it's from my pocket. I have moved everything into here. Things I want to add, I need to mark off. I've done a lot. I have a grocery guide and everything. And these are my list, like my routines and prayer requests, things like that. And it's on some dot grid paper. This section is my home section. I'm not going to be able to show you too much, but I will show you my meal tracking. I drew this little die cutting cute. Also Michael's inserts. I just picked and choose what I wanted, but this is my menu planning page, Sunday through Saturday here. And it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then this is my shopping list. This is like my my stapled shopping list. I've decided to use this as my staples. And then there's another one of those. And then this 5 favorite meals of blah, blah, blah. And then I have different sections for months. And then staples, but I decided to use that as my staples section. Easy dinner ideas. And then this is my coupon tracker. You know how I did like the Post-its on here? Well, I've decided to move them to here and then highlight them as I use them. And it's worked very, very well. But believe it or not, this actually came from my meal planning, and it was originally for the fridge inventory, but I just use it for coupons. And that's what's in here. And then phone numbers, and then I have my passwords in the back. Now this is the first time I have kept a notepad in my planner, and I actually really love it. This is how I brainstormed or brain dumped what I wanted to set up in my planner. And it's actually very useful just to scratch something down. So in the back, I do have my cute stickers. That's it. These are some important papers, and that's honestly, whoops, that's my setup. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was so long. I really am super happy with my setup, and I'm sorry that I got y'all's hopes up about my pocket planning, but it just wasn't realistic because I had a lot of things just kind of pop up recently. So I'll be doing a lot of personal planning. Like I said, I've wanted to stick with one binder, and I hope you decide to go on this journey with me. And I'm really excited to share how I plan. So my next video is going to be a plan with me, but it's going to be very it's not a pretty plan with me. It's a real plan with me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that pretty planning is not real. That's a different type of planning, but this is going to be a very structured planning. Anyway, so I'll see y'all next time. I love you guys, and come back and watch me again. See you later. Bye.